Welcome back to Satisfactory. So in the last video, we got our train set up and I started getting the road in. I used the blueprint and I got in a good section of the road put in and the railway on the top. I haven't got the rail in though on there, just the platform itself. And I got the road coming all the way around to over here. I'm going to work it over, keep working it over and up. In this section, I didn't want to go all the way up. Kind of kept it close here. But yeah, it's looking good so far. I played around with different ideas of what I wanted to do to have the materials coming in from the cave. And what I went with is over here, as I ran the lines all the way out, just for here, because we don't really need to go down in there anytime soon unless we want to upgrade it, but that means adding a bunch more machines and everything, and it's going to produce a lot anyways. So we got our SAM, our animated SAM, our silica, and our quartz crystals all right here. And the idea I had, because I want to get going on, because my brain doesn't want to work, because we need to make the computers in here, and I believe it's this one I need to do. Yes, so what we're going to do is we are going to do the silicon circuit board with the copper and the silica to make those. So we're going to utilize this impure here. We're going to tear all this down today and use just this one with an MK2. That should give us more than enough copper with the silica to make the circuit boards that we need, possibly for future builds as well. Depends how much we get out of it. And I'm going to switch a bunch of this around, because that's an MK2 on a pure node, but we also got another pure one down here. So over here we can move the concrete to be being made over in this area instead of up here. And then from there, we can have a tractor or a truck just come up, pick up the materials and bring it down into here where we need it. But I moved everything over here and it looks a heck of a lot better, a lot more room to play with. And I just got it down over here. And you gotta see this. From all the tower of the solid biofuel that I had, I actually had to add a few more carts to it, and I think that's a pure one as well. Is this a normal? That's a pure as well. And we got lots of concrete in the area. So these are all full of solid biofuel. Every last one of these, and I still have more in here to make, because I think this still has a couple. Yeah, still just under half. So lots of biofuel. We'll utilize that eventually. But this is the blueprint I got going here. Managed to get this will place right on top of our road. And I got one with the with the support and one without. So basically all we need to do once we get these placed is, actually probably don't have to now that we got the connecting one. Yeah, I gotta figure out how that all works. But just gotta, in each one I gotta kind of go like this, connect the two, and then put this back in. It works. I got that all along there. You can see all the supports. I don't know if you like running all the way over there. I got a couple I gotta put back in. I was working on that. Well, those are all I gotta do is connect the power to those lights and finish down over here and kind of get it all the way over here. But it's looking a heck of a lot better. Whoop. We want to get those circuit boards going. I think first things first. Oh, do I got my tickets on me? No. I think my tickets are in here. Got some there. And I do not have a sync machine down here. Dude, we're gonna go in a little bit here, okay? Me too. Okay. Well, first things first, let's get a sync machine placed. Let's put it down closer to this tower. Just need my tickets. There we go. We got a lot of tickets. Boom. Bring that back. Because in here we got some new cosmetics we want to unlock. Oh yeah, I have the boombox. Oh yeah, conveyor whole wall, perfect. And I'll tell you, the conveyor throughput monitor is to tell you how much is moving on the conveyor. There we go. Basic shelf. That's cool. Play around with those. Customizers. I was told there's some in here. I might not have it unlocked. Oh yeah. I forgot to unlock these before. Okay. Foundations. Do we got everything? There we go. Ah, here we go. Oh, there's the elevator. Nice. Let's grab that. There we go. Beams and the structure cable pack. That's good. Those make it bigger. Ventilation. There we go. It's all the new stuff to play around with. There we go.
Humans have long practiced delegating work that strains and tires them to machines. It is their best achievement. Simple counting and short-term memory are often among such challenges, which the conveyor throughput monitor is specialized in. Simply add it to any belt, and it will tell you its throughput after only 1 minute.
Alright, so I had to backtrack a little bit because my video was buggered and my audio was buggered. So, we got this little bit here done. Got, what we got going on here? So, I got the MK2 in. I got it with 3 of the power shards to up to 250%. And I got these up 250%, getting 75 ingots per minute out of both of these. And I got these overclocked, I think, to 250 as well. They're going to be doing 25 per minute. And then I got this set at, I think it's 181. Yeah, 181.82 to use 50 sheets per minute to make 22.7 circuit boards per minute. And we just got these storages here. I just got to connect them in. And then I was playing around what I wanted to do. I was debating if I wanted to do the oscillators up here and everything, but I decided not to. I'm just gonna have those coming out into here with some truck stops up here. Haven't fully figured out how I want to do it all yet. Gotta probably make some more room, but this is kind of the road I'm gonna use, or the spot I'm gonna use for the road anyways, and kind of have it coming down this way. I still gotta move all this stuff. We'll get to that. I keep hurting myself. That's okay. But yeah, I think we'll have it come down here, and then down here we are going to do some more. And the reason why I'm not going to do it all up there, because I need wires for the oscillator and more reinforced plate, but I do make enough up here with this one for it. But down, can't remember exactly where it is. We do that. It's right, yeah, right there. That one, yeah, see there. That's a normal copper node, so we're going to do our wire and everything there, and whatever stuff we need to go with it. I'll eventually expand this all out here. And then we can have that stuff being made out there. I'm thinking we'll do probably like a little factory array here, where we can have the oscillators being made, and then we can have both the circuit boards and the oscillators going over to a different building to make the computers, because if we come onto here, we got 2 recipes for the computer, and it's the crystal computer. So this one will make just a bit more computers, and we don't need very much of the oscillators. So what I'm thinking is we'll use our summer sloops to duplicate the oscillators and maybe the computers as they're being made, so we just get more. So that way we can get the 50 for our railway signaling, and I think it's the 200 we need for our phase 3 here. I think it's 200 I need for that. Yeah, see, I need 200 for that. So we'll get all that done. Yeah, we just got to get the road in, how we want to do it. Kind of plan out where I want to have the building down there and get the power up here done. Still got to finish the building up here anyways. We'll get that in, get it planned out, and get where I want to put everything, and go from there. Alright, I got a bunch of stuff done here. I got a ramp in, not finalized. Detail it later, but we got to come around over to here. We got the two truck stations. I got just the reanimated SAM ore going, and the crystal quartz going into this one. It's filling up nicely. And on this side, we got the overflow of the silica coming into this one, along with our computer, our circuit boards, and our copper sheets. This is filling up not too badly, I think. Going pretty good. Might need to put in some faster belts here so these move a little bit faster, because I went down and checked, and even though this thing is filling up quite nicely, the two double containers I got down there are still full. So these belts, the MK3s, are definitely not fast enough. We'll worry about updating those later once we got storage down there. But I went through, kind of played around different ideas of what I wanted to do with this, and I think this kind of looks the best. I think for right now anyways. You come in here. I moved smelters down here, so it comes around and in. These are overclocked still at the 250. And then these guys are all overclocked to 250 as well. They're staying decently full. This one's staying full. That's good. I'm not sure about this one. Yeah, they're staying pretty full. What I did is I sat until this one was full and then let this one fill up, and then I turned this one on. And then this should be running pretty efficiently. And so it's staying at 100%. That's the main thing. But yeah, and I got an overflow here for if when the truck backs up, that these can just go into the sync machine. Got a decent amount of tickets on here again already. But yeah, so I think all we need to do now is get it all down here. I'm thinking what might be beneficial now is to kind of have a central storage where all this stuff can go to. So if we have all the trucks unloading into one side, and then we can have another set of trucks taking items where we need to on the other side. Did I make that jump? No. Oh. That's okay. There we got there anyways. But if we do like a central building here for the trucks to drive into and unload, we can have it all flowing into chests. They're into chests, into storage containers. And we can have a nice central area to grab all our items from if we're not running to different locations, because we got all the starter items that are first factory there, just in the small storage containers that need to be upgraded. But I need to have those coming down here as well. Yeah. But I think we got enough. We got enough of the circuit boards for now. What probably should just do is maybe get some plastic, drop down one of those, a couple containers to make the oscillators in so we can make the crystal computers. There's my plastic. I need to get more. I got that the double container all the way up over there. If we just drop one down here, for now, we can get going on these computers because they need to be made. And we got to get these going. Still got a few items to go with that, but at least we can get the computers done today. is the main thing. We don't need a bunch of these. We don't need big ones. Let's just put 3 beside each other. Do I got enough room here? No. Let's try that again. There we go. Let's just do that. And there and there. There we go. And then these can just look janky in here for now. Oh, that's not the one I wanted that one in. There we go. Just like a so. There we go. And then we need quartz cable and plate. Let's just drop that into there. Drop that into there. Let's grab some quartz. We can power that up. What does this take? Yeah, see, we need 4 of those for that. Have to go hunting for some summer sloops if we want to double the production on that. That way we're not using a whole bunch of material. Oh, grab my car. A little faster with the doom buggy, I think. Boom, boom. Ugh. We're arriving up there. I think this pathway will work good. Gotta finish the walls on this building. Figure out where the storage is going to go better. Get some truck stops in here so they can pull in there and grab the materials from there. Yeah, there we go. Just like that. Then we gotta get something set up too, so we can start getting the proper SAM ore, or the next step for those. But I want to have both down. The storage for each of them, that way we have both, just in case. Just ramp up. Boom. Not sure how many this will make, but at least it'll get us some of these made. Put storage at the front of it too, I guess. That would help. Boom. Nice. Okay. And then, where'd you go? You go into there. Yeah, see it? That's not going to make much. We're going to have to grab more. Put this in. There we go. And let's grab that. Grab more. The bottom. There we go. Perfect. Okay, well that's filling up. We're gonna go grab more materials. Grab the last little bit here. Let's do that. Just take some out. Because, yeah, it's gonna use a decent amount, but that's okay. There we go. Now, I think what would be good to do, let's put that right there for now. Yeah, so we got a couple made so far. Yeah. Now, what I think it'll be good to do, so we are going to, we don't need this right now. Let's pick that up. Let's take this. Let's back you up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it one of these. I don't have reinforced plates because I put them all in here. Let's grab a stack from here for now. I'll go grab more after. We're gonna put this right in line with that. And we're gonna pipe that in. And then here, let's see. Just need one of these. So we'll just do kind of a janky setup here. Actually, let's make that look straighter. Alright, that'll work. So from here, first little computer. Yeah, we don't need very much, so MK1s will work, and we grabbed all of those. So we'll do that. There we go. And let's just... Actually, let's just drop them into here. There we go. Okay, now we need a little bit of power here. So let's clip it onto here. Let's move that to there. And you, sir, can connect to that. And then that way. There. At least now we got some computers being made. And we just gotta wait and do some planning here for building to have them being made in. Alright, so a little bit of time has passed here, and I got this building somewhat set up. I just got the 3 items coming into here, which is my silica, the copper sheets, and our computer, or circuit boards. And now we need to get crystal oscillators being made. And what I was thinking is I extended this side out here more, because I want to get crystal oscillators and reanimated, not the reanimated one. Where are we going? Sam fluctuator. So we need that and that for this. We need the wire and the pipe. And then for this we need the wire and reinforced plate. So I was thinking is down over here we got copper, and I take some damage. What I did is I finally upgraded the miners over here to MK2s and was able to push these ones so that they're not being used. So these 2 are unused right now. So what I'm thinking, oh sorry about that. What I'm thinking is I'm going to use one of these to make pipes, because if I set to make 120 right now, just on a regular one, on MK1, if I set it to 2, MK2 it'll make 240. I'll be able to make more than enough pipe from the one, and use this one to make the plate. We should be able to have both of these made right here. Nice little factory for that, and have a truck bring those down to a building here, and have copper and the wire and cable made over here. Then we can have all of that just in a building right here. We'll have truck stop, or probably won't need a truck stop. I'll just have, if I have it close enough, I'll just do kind of like a walkway in between the 2 buildings into here, so we can make computers up on the 2nd floor. And the 2nd truck stop is not being used, so we can use this one to take the units that we need from this building to take it to other buildings, kind of like having the computers go to a different one. So I'm going to get going on that, so we can get something placed here and a small factory up here. Maybe see about moving the storage from this. Yeah, just trying to get some of this done where I'm not doing a whole lot of standing around planning. But yeah, this is just got to get the walls put up. But I'm thinking I'm going to move these up here for now. Because if I move those up there, then I can get a couple of the dimensional depots on top, and I'll be able to access that. Because these are kind of just basically for when I need them, I can come grab some for what I have it. And if I use the dimensional depot, I won't have to come and access it as much. And yeah, I won't have to worry about making big giant storage somewhere. Yeah, we're gonna get going on that. Let's start with this, and then probably set up. Yeah, and then I'm gonna get the building down here kind of planned out what I want to do, and I'll bring it back. Alright, we're in picture mode here. So we got the other 2 areas set up over here. Oh, as far as I can go. We got just the one miner done, so that's all we needed to get for what we needed. We got our pipes and our screws going in, our pipes coming in the truck stop, and we got our plates and our screws for the reinforced plates in here. We got the truck coming up and around. There's always a bit of a traffic jam right here. And then over here, we got the other truck setup coming down, bringing in our reanimated ore, or reanimated SAM. And right now, it's been kind of bouncing back and forth. We already got the big reinforced, or the big container full. So it's been sinking a lot of SAM. We've been getting a lot of points that way. And we got the plates and everything coming up to the top. We got our wire being made here. And then it comes up into here, and two of them make the cable. And been filling these both up. These are both overclocked to 200%. So we are getting 4 of the oscillators per minute. We got them just going this way for now. Because over here, I don't think I can go through the wall, can I? No, I can't. So over here, we got them coming into here to be making our computers. So that thing should be pretty close to being full by now. But yeah, all we got to do is finish doing the outside of this building and figure out what we want to do for there. Because I haven't figured out what I want to use that second miner for. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. This one's all powered by the elevator. Good thing is with the elevator is once you put external power to the one portion of the elevator, all you got to do is run the power off of the elevator for the next floor, and it'll power it. So we don't have to run the lines outside or inside in between the floors anymore. We can just use the elevators. So that is handy. And then of course we got the two sync machines in here to keep it from backing up. When it gets too backed up over here, it pushes everything this way and into that one. Yeah, we got her going good. Let's see, let's get out of picture mode here. We already got a decent amount of the not that one. Yeah, that one's already full, so it's this one. Yeah, we already got quite a few stacks, plus I got one in here, so which means we can take these. I think I got enough in here. Wanted to do this on camera. Putting in my first depot. I wasn't sure if it was going to say anything. And it's not. Alright then. So I want to put these in because I got a few of those. But now we can do that. So let's just put these going in like this. I want to do this to all the different ones. Because now... Is it in here? Yeah, see, there we go. It's awesome. Take from inventory before depot. Let's do that. Cool. Now I just got to do some upgrading to make this faster. And to hold more. Although I can hold... I guess that's one stack each. That's awesome. Cool. Alrighty. Now I want to do the same thing over here. Because I think... Oh, I might have to jerry it. Yeah, no, I did do it the way I wanted. That's why I did this one this way, so I could put in more of the depots on top of these ones. Oh, I'm missing frames. Look at that. I didn't have enough materials. That's okay. But yeah, I think all in all, this video's been going good so far. It's been taking a little while to get it all out. Do I not have any more down here? I don't. Well, that's fine. Because I need to put them onto those ones anyways. Boom, boom. Let's pop up there quickly. Just want to get these ones in with the orbs I do have. And then I can go around hunting for some more to do the upgrades. There we go. So let's grab a couple of these. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Vehicles in deadlock again. Yeah, okay. Boom. There we go. And then I'll do sticks. Yeah. Cool, cool. Yeah. Traffic jam. Just got. There we go. There we go. And then just get in these other three. And then I'm going to plan out what I want to do for the buildings. And do some of that while I'm recording. No, not that one. There we go. What? There we go. Oh, I need 100 per. Alright then. Okay. Ooh, I think I got more down here. Oh, I can only got enough to do one. Okay, that's fine. I'll get the other ones all put in, and then we can do some more. Okay, let's put these in. Let's go to the right one. There. Much to. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Nope, I want you. There we go. We got all the depots in. How much we got left for those? 13. And we got 50 there. So I think I got enough to upgrade the upload speed a little bit. Whoa. Frame glitch there. Technology. I think it's that one. Yes. So let's do that one. Do I got enough of that? There we go.
Dimensional upload speed increased. Part of the kinetic and thermal energy released during matter conversion has now been repurposed to aid with dimensional shifting, allowing for more parts to be transferred in a short time frame.
Loop the veins, ease the flow, make a curve out of a line. Your shallow minds create shallow solutions. Pretty ripples.
Shallow mind? Pretty ripples? I certainly hope that wasn't meant to include me.
There we go. Okay. Let's do that. Nice. There we go.
Increased to 200%. Refining manipulation of SAM allows us to now deconstruct non-living matter down to its atomic components in one dimension, and store it in basic bound states in another.
We do not resonate with the tribute song. Do not worship at the window. Desecrate our temple gifts. This shallow serenade is sour and salt.
My intention was not to encroach, if that is what upsets you, nor was it to dispose of material I do not waste.
Now we got enough for that. Let's grab some compute in this one here. Whoa. Gotta move those into the storage up there. Oh, I didn't put one on that one. Yeah, let's do the one upgrade. Yeah, we'll do that one, and then we'll save the rest for now. There we go.
Manual depot uploader unlocked. Storage dimension and pocket dimension now connected both ways and stable. Parts can now be uploaded to the storage dimension directly from the inventory. Note: the storage dimension now understands the boundaries of the pocket dimension and recognizes the distinction between matter belonging to the Pioneer's inventory and matter belonging to the Pioneer.
The window within the window within the shallows within the deep, curling around itself separately, echoes strangely.
I'm sure strange is the correct term for what this must feel like to you.
This is handy. You're 8 short. Alright, I'm gonna be able to put it onto that one. And then I'm going to just kind of sit back and decide what we've got in here. We've got quite a few computers in here. That's cool. But yeah, I want to figure out what I want to put for this and kind of plan out what I want to do around that. And then I'll bring it back. And we'll do some of that on camera to finish off the episode. Because at least we got the computers being built. And the next one we need to do the encased, or the, what the hell are they called again? My brain doesn't want to work. There we go, heavy modular frames. Gotta get those built so that we can start getting these built. I'm gonna get these going on the side because we got more than enough of these and we got more than enough of these to get it finished. But we just need 100 of these, so gotta plan that out. Probably get most of that from that extra miner that we're not using. Plus we got the pipe factory over here that I forgot about, that I actually set a little path up to. So I think between that one and the pipe factory, we should be able to get what we need out of that. But yeah, we'll just gotta get these buildings finished. So I'm gonna plan out what I want to do, bring it back once I kind of got an idea. Alright, we got something good, I think, looking so far. Got windows up front here, kind of got pattern going here, got some lights going in. I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna mirror this on the top so it kind of comes down. Oh, I wanted to do so it comes up like that, not next. It'll come up like that in the top section. Do the same on this side. So basically, we're gonna take that one, flip it, lock it into place. That is not what I wanted to do. To bring it this way one. Just like that. Hey. No, I wanted to spin it. Never mind. I had it the right way to begin with. There we go. Nudge it out one. Just like that. That should be the right color. There we go. So then, do that. And just keep following along. And we're gonna move that later on. It's okay. Same thing here to there. Oh. There. And then one more there. Yeah, it's looking alright so far. Now, to finesse this into place, come up here. Oop, got that. Oh, the freaking. The elevator is very finicky for putting stuff around it. Hopefully, we can get these lights in here. I forgot to check that. We're gonna get this light on here. Lock that into place. Put that there. This. Lock that down and in. Looks like it's gonna follow right along that angle. Perfect. Get the color. Just got a nice blue. So now we just gotta continue this all the way up here. Hopefully it's not gonna clip with the elevator, even though it's nowhere near it. Sometimes it does. Yeah, I think it was the elevator's right there, but I think it's this one or this one I had to do in sections. One of these I had to do in like multiple sections. Yeah, this one. Because it was clipping with that. Oh, how? But it was. There we go. Well, that's looking pretty good so far. And then do the same thing. We gotta bring these all the way up to the top though. Finish off these walls. I'm gonna go up there and do that. Thinking I might do it right from the corner like I did these ones. With that, I might just put this, keep this all the way up as the copper. I'll get the elevator down here. And this thing is pumping stuff out beautifully. Got a good amount of those in here. That's full. That's been full for a while. These are getting nice and full. We'll be able to use those for future projects coming up. Alright, let's get up here. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. There we go. Go in here. Yeah, we'll just go up. This wall looks like so much better than the 4 wall. No, that pattern is kind of a little distracting, and I think this looks a little smoother. Yeah, gotta get the other 3 walls done. That's okay. It's gonna be pretty similar to this, except I'm not 100% what I'm gonna do here. At least with this, I don't have to reset all that, because if I take this out, that's gonna stay, which is good. There we go. Now is going to be the fun part of getting these in. So we'll need the inverted 4 each. Oh, 1. Yeah. That in place? Yeah, it is. Cool. Okay. Then we got it. Let's redo that. Okay. Down a little bit more. Right there. Yeah. 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 Oop. Yep. That'll work. Add into that. Down. There. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, I think that'll do. Looks good. Get some more of the signs in. Get the other wall in. And plan out the rest of it. I'm gonna do pretty something similar here. Around the sides and around the back. Get this building looking good and get a roof on it. Alright, I got all the walls in. I got the roof in. And while I was building, I thought I'd get the control units, whatever the heck they're called. The adaptive control unit. I got things set up for the heavy modular frames being made, and they're just going right into another one of these big guys. manufacturer, I think it's called. Yeah, manufacturer. They're just going straight into the space elevator, just about halfway. What I was thinking was while those were going, these are all full, those are all full. I'm just gonna run some conveyors up over here for now, and do a splitter for the two different items, and have it come into here to have these made up in here for now. I'll be able to run this at 50% roughly to get with the screws that are being made in here, and that should be good. That should give me enough modular frames as well. Just have to have the pipes coming in, because I think I'm getting roughly around 30 per minute if I remember correctly from the other factory, and their beams. Should be able to get these going in here, no problem at all. All I gotta do is have some pipes, which is fine. Just gotta run conveyors from over here. So that's gonna be a temporary thing anyways, till I do something better. So it's gonna look a little janky, but that's okay. Let's just do that. So we need that one. Yep, and this one. So have these coming up here. Keep that going straight. Let's do that. There we go. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Let's just keep it on the straight setting. Yeah. How far back can I go with these? Right about there. Let's do there. Boom. Okay. Let's have these come through to the right there. No, that's not on that. Does that not work? Oh. Okay. Let's. There. Now, let's just do good old-fashioned double conveyor wall. Can you not reach there? Let's do the other one first. So up to about there. And there. You to there. Perfect. There. Into there. And then these just sticks that and that. Let's. No, I gotta move that out. Okay. I do it. Yeah. That's what I wanted to do. Into that. There we go. Now to make sure we can run both over here. Pop these into here. Okay, because one screws is going to be relatively simple to do, I believe. Yeah, we'll get this figured out. Let's do that. Set that one go that way. Okay. We do Let's just do splitter. Now, that is not going to work. Boom. Actually, let's just... We got too condensed in here. Actually, let's put it right about here instead. There we go. We do. Oh, this is gonna look so bad. Okay. User. Actually, let's do this. There we go. Okay. There's the screws going into that one. Now we need... Where is... There's our frames coming up. Oh yeah, they're just right here. Hmm. Hmm. This will be a little simpler to do. Oops. Out. Should I leave that one there? Okay. So we put letter here. Letter here. Back to that. Back to that. You are overflow. There we go. Now, before we do this, we want to put these going in to this one. And actually get rid of both of these. Let's put that there. Here. So if we do that, turn that one. that. Did that not line up? Okay, that's fine. There we go. Now all we gotta do is connect to you. There we go. Yes, that'll work. Looks janky for now, but will do. Okay. Actually, we are gonna switch this one. Switch this one to a smart splitter. This one will be any. This one will be the overflow. There we go. Because eventually, this one's not going to get all the screws we need. So that when that doesn't get enough screws, or when this fills up with our frames, they're going to go over into storage. And yeah. Okay. But maybe we should upgrade the belt I got down here. And I got it all closed in high right here. There we go. I was kind of thinking this would be a little bit better to do since these are... Oh, wrong button. These are just going into storage and aren't really being used. And, blah. No, that's the right one. That's a 2? Yeah. So these are just going into storage and then into the sync machine where you can utilize these anyways. Got half going this way anyways. So, yeah, this will work. A little janky, but gets the job done. We'll get some of our heavy modular frames being slowly built over time. Then we'll build a bigger one later on. Do I got any in here? None yet. There we go, it's making one. Cool. It's gonna run at probably about 50%. I still don't have steel pipes. Let's just grab these ones for now. Those back in. There we go. Yeah. Let's put these here. Perfect. There we go. Those will build slowly. Do I got any screws on me? No, I don't. And then, of course, once our screws are full again, this will, of course, start putting more into this anyways. Just going to do that. Get a couple made. No, I don't have room. There. I think at that point now it's just to sit back and wait for that to fill. But we can almost send off the space elevator finally. Oh, there's another one. Come on, let me pick it up. Boom. Actually, I should do that. Actually, what can I do? 1.5. There we go. Give us a little bit extra. A couple more sloops and do it that way. Cool. Okay. Let's pop down here. Actually, while we're waiting, I think we can dump in our rubber and our plastic into that to unlock piping. We can do some upgrading that way. I think we got just enough, but we need more inventory space. Boom. Let's just put those in there too, because we need those for that. Doom doom. Like 50 short. Of course we are. Got lots of rubber here. I'm run all the way back to my other thing. My other setup there. For 50. Which of these give? Oh, that gives 50. Is this thing done yet? Oh, that works. Yeah, there's our other 50. I'm gonna have to run back right away. So now we're just waiting on that one to finish. It is overclocked, which is handy. There we go. Cool, cool. Boom. Let's do that. There we go. Yep. There. That'll take some time to get all that finished. 13 there. Oh. What I should do is put one of those on top of that. I can just pull them out of there as they come out. Get rid of all that stuff. Got enough to make one. Yeah. Gonna pop up here, put that on. Then just wait for the space elevator to be ready. Should only be a few minutes. Hello? Okay. Camera's not working. Fucking weird. Whatever. Alright, here is the last one going in. There we go, we can get rid of that bad boy now. There we go. Complete. Seal.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 3 project part shipment is finally ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 3 will be completed and the main body will be constructed. You should know how this works by now. You'll get access to tiers 7 and 8 in the hub.
Nice.
In fact, perhaps you should just go look at the technologies there yourself. It's all laid out so that even a monkey could understand it, so you should have no issues. Speaking of which, I don't think you need a reminder about project parts. Instead, I will be providing some interesting facts. Did you know the average pioneer succeeds at saving the day? Did you know the average pioneer knows how to optimize pipe throughput? Did you know the average pioneer stays late at work because they care about humanity? Anyway, I thought you might want to know more about your peers. Good luck in Phase 4.
There we go. Let's send her off. Watch the show.
Phase 3 of Project Assembly completed. Fixit's predictions indicate pioneers should generally reach this point faster with above-average results, but we should all adjust our expectations according to the situation. It is understandable. The pressure and complexity will only increase from here, so be sure to take on Phase 4 with efficiency and competence.
There we go. Good to go. Let's pick that up alright. Now we got a lot of things to make. We need these heavy modular frames being made. I'm gonna plan out something a little bit better for that, but at least we got some going. What do we got in here again? Got two. It's gonna take a while this way, but that's okay. There we go. I think we got a lot accomplished today. Let's see. What do we need for the next one? Let's take a look at these. Yeah, we need a lot of those. We're good in that department. Definitely need more of those made. Getting those made. Bauxite. Get into the aluminum finally. We still gotta make a gun though. Definitely need more power. Logistic 5. Hover pack. Definitely need that. So this will be the next one we work on. Get through this. What do we got here? Engineering the drone. Control nuclear power. Nice. Okay. The fuse modular frames. Cool, cool. Nuclear pasta. MK3 miners. I'm gonna make a turbo motor factory. I'd rather is a good few bauxite. That won't be too big of an issue. Hazmat suit will be handy. But yeah, definitely need this. We'll finish these off. We'll leave it running and get these made and plan out a better building for those. Just because we need more. I know there's... Oh, where is it? No, there's some more iron over here somewhere. There's more iron this way. Let's do that again. I know, look on the map, there's our 3 coal up here. I think down in here, if I remember correctly, there is some iron. So if we do something over here, for a bigger factory, we can get a lot of the iron and the steel going here. So we can get a faster modular frame factory going. Slug there. Cool. Yeah. It's taking a bit of time to get this video out, so if you guys like the video, be sure to leave a like and a comment, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one, everyone.